Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying another huge polygel nail kit from Amazon. This one specifically is the Elegant collection from Modelones, and let me just tell you guys, this is a huge polygel kit. There are literally so many items included in this polygel kit. It can be purchased from Amazon. The current price is $39.99. I am a Prime member on Amazon, so I did just want to mention that because I know sometimes prices can differ if you are a Prime or if you do not have a Prime account. The price can also go up, it can also go down, so be aware of that. But at the time of me filming this video, the current price is $39.99. I will, of course, be linking this polygel kit down below in the description box. If you don't want a huge polygel kit like this, Modelones also has other polygel kits available where you can get something a little bit smaller, where it mainly just includes the essentials and the polygel. But this kit here includes a full-size 48-watt nail lamp and so many other goodies along with the polygel essentials. This color collection that I picked out is the Elegant collection, but for this kit there is also a rosy pink collection and a classic collection. So the classic kind of just depends on, I think, the polygel colors. I think everything else is the exact same. So this Modelones polygel starter kit is definitely a polygel starter kit. You literally get everything, even included a large 48-watt nail lamp. The box was pretty basic, just a black box. It did have some information on it, and then it also had like Modelones with the Modelones logo. Everything was packed super nicely in that box, and when I opened it, I was just amazed with how many goodies. I pulled everything out so you could take a quick overlook at everything, but here I am now going to be showing everything up close so you can get an idea of everything that is included in this huge polygel kit from Amazon. So the first thing was the Modelones Polygel or Modelones catalog with some other products that they sell. We also have the nail dehydrator and primer set. I feel like this is kind of like a user manual, just gives on how to use the primer and the dehydrator. And then, of course, we also have the Polygel user manual. So it talks about the nail preparation, the nail extension application, and just step by step with the pictures included. It also shows some tips, storage, warning, and contact us information. The next item are the plastic forms, which are dual forms. Honestly, because this kit was so big, I was really hoping that we would get some sort of half cover or full cover nail tips. Now, of course, when looking at the Amazon listing, I knew what it was going to be coming with. I knew I wasn't going to be getting those items. But I feel like with a kit this big, it would be really nice to have an option or even include half cover or full cover nail tips. I feel like not many people really like using these dual forms. I may be wrong. If you like using them, that's totally fine. Just a personal preference for me. I just don't prefer using them. I actually did try them though in my last Modelones Polygel video. If you haven't watched that one, I'll go ahead and leave the link to that one up in the cards. That way you can definitely check that out if you do want to see how to use dual forms. In today's video, I will not be using dual forms though. This next item or package here, it was actually in a bubble wrapped package, and then all of the products were bubble wrapped as well. This is the nail dehydrator. That is great that it includes that, along with the nail primer. These are two very crucial steps or just uses to be able to make your nails last, getting the longevity of your nails. Most kits don't include these because they are on the smaller side of things. But that's why I say this one is an all-in-one starter kit, because you do get those small little essential items where you can just purchase this kit and you don't have to purchase those other items individually. The next item is the base coat, of course, just the standard Modelones base coat. And I honestly really love the Modelones base and top coat. I also love the brushes. They're kind of like an oval brush, and I just feel like those types of brushes are really good quality and make applying the product a lot easier. For the top coat here, same exact thing. I really like this as well. It is a thicker top coat. I feel like it seals everything in and just leaves a beautiful glossy finish to the nails. Not only does this kit include the essential items, but it also includes some nail decorations as well, such as these glitters and nail foils, and we get a good variety of them as well. And I love these glitters and foils. I feel like when you buy an all-in-one starter kit like this, it is always nice when you do get a little bit of decorations, because I feel like in the beginning when I first started doing nails, I kind of went crazy on the decorations, but I wish I wouldn't have, just because I felt like I didn't use most of them. So when kits that you can get something like this where it also includes a little bit of decorations, I feel like that is really nice. So we get some glitters and some chunkier sequin pieces here. I really love that they went with a very beautiful, like, white iridescent reflect to them. I think that's super nice because it can pretty much go with any nail set that you are doing. This one here is like a glitter sequin mix. We have some butterfly sequins along with like some flower shaped sequins. And then the last glitter here is actually a white fine glitter. I do wish this was a little bit more of an iridescent reflect to it, but it is still a very beautiful white fine glitter that you can use for French tips or just doing a full sugared nail. And then we also have some foils. So we have a gold foil and also a silver foil included as well. Just some great little decorations that are great if you are a beginner just starting out wanting to purchase this kit to start doing your own nails, or even if you're just purchasing this kit to grow your nail collection. Just some great little items here to have included in your collection to make some beautiful nails. The next item here is these rhinestones, and we have some shaped flat back, and then we also have some round flat back. These are really nice as well. I love that they include not only the round ones, but also the shaped ones. And these are just very standard AB, which I love as well because most of the time these will match with any nail set you're going for. Again, I just love these shaped rhinestones. I think it was really nice that they did the different sides where we got some round, but we also got some shaped ones, because these can really create a beautiful nail cluster or an accent nail. I just took the top of that to show all of the rhinestones in there. The next item is this nail glue gel, and I was a little bit confused at first because when I saw this product, I was honestly thinking it was used to apply like soft gel nail tips or gel nail tips, but I don't really think that's what it's for. I felt like when I opened it and kind of touched it a little bit, it was more on the runnier, sticky side. Now, I'm not saying that you won't be able to use this product to apply soft gel nail tips. I definitely feel like it is worth a try if you want to try doing that. But I feel like mainly the use of this product is probably to adhere rhinestones, charms, things like that to your nail, because it is just the perfect consistency for doing that, because it is on the thicker side where you can apply that and then stick on your charm and it will stay in place, and then you can do your cure. The next item here are the actual polygels, and I feel like that is what the collections for these kits are. So I picked a color selection that was more on like the fall themed colors. Because first of all, fall's coming up, I thought it would be a good opportunity to get this color selection. There are 8 tubes of polygel, and these tubes of polygel are 15 ml, so they do run on the smaller side. These are smaller tubes of polygel, so just so you are aware of that. But because you get 8 colors of polygel, I feel like it is a good color selection, a good little pack where you can try out these colors and then possibly purchase a bigger tube of the color. I'm not sure if Modelones does that or not, but I feel like with getting 8 15 ml tubes, that is a good amount of polygel. Sometimes I do get the question asking me how many nail sets you would be able to do with this tube of polygel, and to be quite honest, that is something I cannot answer because it all depends how much polygel you're using, if you're doing thinner or thicker coats of polygel, the length of nails that you're doing. So if you're doing super short nails, if you're doing just an overlay on your natural nails, if you're doing 3XL nails, it all depends really how much polygel you're using for each nail set. It is also super hard for me to tell you guys because technically when I'm done with a kit, I don't use the polygel colors again unless I need a specific color. So I don't think I've really ran out of any polygel colors except for maybe the Macart A Siesta or Macart Clear Polygel, just because those are more basic colors. But while I was swatching those, I did quickly want to mention that because I do see that question pop up in the comment section sometimes. But going back to the polygel colors here, sorry for mistalking with the video, but those colors were so beautiful. All of the 8 colors, they were definitely giving fall time colors, pre-fall vibes. I was just loving this color palette. The next item is a huge bag of more goodies. This box just keeps giving. We had some nail striping tape in a few different colors there. This next item is a bunch of different stickers. So again, getting those nail decorations, really nice how this kit includes that, just giving you a little bit something extra to be able to spice up the nails. We had some white 4-pointed stars. These ones I really loved. I loved how they were like chains, but they were stickers. I did end up using those today because I just thought they were so unique and so pretty. These ones are some perfect little flowers, just some different pink, blue, and yellow ones. These butterflies I also really loved as well. I loved the ombre butterflies. I thought they were really pretty. I was actually kind of debating on using these for today's nail set, but I feel like I do butterfly nails so much that I just had to pass on that. And then we also have some black 4-pointed stars, some hearts, and some checkered print. A great little variety of stickers here, and they were actually really good quality stickers as well. There is also one other sheet of stickers, and these are more of a silver heart sticker. I did see a little bit of like holographic look in them, but I don't think they are really holographic. I think they're more just of a silver heart. The next item is for your slip solution, just a nice little dish where you can pour out some of your slip solution to be able to do your polygel nails. We also have these clips here. These are recommended that you use them with your dual forms to be able to hold your dual form in place while curing. So these really don't come in use for me. I do remember using them though in the past for like the Femi Beauty / Lazy Girl method using full cover nail tips and polygel. They can be super helpful for that method as well, but we did get 2 of those. We also have a cuticle pusher here, and I really love the quality of this cuticle pusher. The other end is also like a scraper or cutter tool. The next item is a nail art brush or cleanup brush, and it is dual-ended as well. So we have the flat square brush, and then on the opposite end is a dotting tool. I find this really nice. I mostly use these types of cleanup brushes to either apply gel polish or to clean up my polish. I know I called it a cleanup brush. I don't know the correct name for it. I think it's probably a square flat nail art brush. The next item is a 100/180 grit buffer. I do quickly want to mention this was actually a really good quality buffer. I really liked it. Then we also, of course, have the hand file, which is also 100/180 grit. And I do quickly want to mention that I felt like all of these products were really good quality, even for the price and the amount of products that you get in this kit. I don't feel like anything was like super cheap or like really like, I don't know, like bad quality products. I felt like everything was really good and I was really happy with everything that was included in this kit. The next item is a very essential items to doing polygel nails, which is the brush and the spatula. So of course, like standard brushes for polygel, we have the brush on one end and the spatula on the other end. The next item here, I was wondering like what could this item be when I was seeing it in the envelope, and then I pulled it out and realized that it was a pair of tweezers. I do have to mention about the quality of these. I felt like they were not the best quality. It was kind of hard to pick the stickers up off the sheet with these. Even though I thought they seemed like good quality, I felt like they didn't touch properly to be able to like grip onto something. Either way, though, I was able to use them. We also did have a very small dust brush, which I feel like is more for dip powder, but either way, that was included. And then we had a cuticle cutter, and then we also have some paper forms here. So not only do you get the dual forms, but you also get paper forms as well. I have never used paper forms to sculpt out a nail. I just feel like that's more for an advanced level. I'd rather do half cover nail tips, just making it a little bit easier on myself. This next item is, of course, the slip solution. I believe it was a 15 ml bottle. And then we also have some fingernail clippers. One thing I did notice is that the actual like nail extension clippers were not included in this kit, but fingernail clippers were. And I think this is the last item that I'm showing here, which is the full-size 48-watt nail lamp. I was so happy that this kit included a nail lamp, and especially a full-size nail lamp. Sometimes it just makes me a little bit angry when polygel kits include those mini nail lamps, because mini nail lamps are definitely not strong enough to cure polygel fully. And this one was a 48-watt nail lamp. So if you do not have a nail lamp, you want to start doing polygel nails, I definitely recommend getting this kit, especially because it includes a nail lamp. Most kits, you either get the small mini lamp or no lamp at all. So this is a really nice thing that is included in this kit. And it's a great nail lamp. I feel like it is on the smaller side. So if you're doing super long nails, more than likely it's going to be a little bit hard to cure all 5 nails at once. But if you're doing more of a shorter, medium, long length, then you should definitely be fine. The nails I did cured fine in this nail lamp. It does have a button for 90, 60, and 30 seconds. And then it also does have a feature where if you don't press any buttons and put your hand underneath, it will automatically turn on. So it does have that sensor feature, which is really nice. And then all of the bulbs, you can see here, all of the bulbs on the bottom. I'm not exactly sure how many are here, but if you'd like, you can pause and count how many bulbs are on the bottom if that is something that you would like to know. But overall, everything that is included in this Modelones Polygel kit, I loved everything. I think this is an amazing polygel starter kit. If you're a beginner wanting to start doing polygel, you literally get so many items from your nail lamp, the polygel top and base coat, prep, primer, slip solution. You get your nail decorations. So many items are included in this nail kit. Going back, I feel if I had absolutely zero nail supplies, probably something that I would purchase if starting out would be possibly half cover or full cover nail tips. Now, of course, that's if you do not like paper forms or dual forms. I feel like that is something that you could purchase to go along with everything in this kit. But that was just a quick overlook at everything that was included in the kit. Again, it will be linked down below in the description box in case you do want to pick one up for yourself. But let's go ahead and jump right in and do some nails. So off camera, I applied my peel off base coat and my half cover nail tips. Of course, if you want your nails to last, you will want to go in with the dehydrator and primer. And good thing is that this kit included both of those items. So you'll just want to go in with that, and then you'll apply your half cover nail tips and all of that for the longevity. That's why I like to do it off camera, because I don't go in like that. I go in straight with my peel off base, and then I apply the nail tip, and then I apply a layer of top coat over top of that just to give it a little bit more support. But of course, do not do that if you want your nails to last. You do want to prep your nail beds or your nail plates and then apply your nail tips and then so on. So starting here where you would then pick up with me, I am going in with a layer of base coat and just applying that over the entire nail surface. Once that is applied, I will do a 30-second cure. And I do just quickly want to mention that I did try to use most of the items that were included in this nail kit. Now, of course, I didn't use the prep items like the cuticle pusher, primer, and dehydrator, but I did try my best to use all of the items, including the nail lamp. And I do just quickly want to apologize that I am very sorry for how long the unboxing took. There were just so many items that it took a while for me to show everything. But thank you so much if you are still here watching and are watching throughout the entire video without skipping through anything. So after the base coat was cured, it's now time to go in with our polygel. I did kind of want to do a pre-fall nail look or nail set, kind of not pushing it into fall, but getting like end of summer nail pre-fall. I would kind of consider this nail set. Of course, I loved this nail set. I loved the colors. I would wear it any time of the year, honestly, especially if you love orange. But I just wanted to do that, especially because this color palette was screaming fall to me, and I just cannot wait to start doing fall nails. But I did pull out my 2 polygel colors. I also have my brush and then the slip solution in the little dish, and we were ready to begin and jump right in to do these nails. So for the polygel application, I'll be using 2 colors, the orange shimmer and then also the lighter nudish brown color. The orange nails will be my thumb, index, and pinky, and then for my middle and ring finger, I will be using the light brown polygel. When doing polygel on half cover nail tips for me, it is easiest if I do the 2 bead method. I apply my first bead, which is the bead I'm working on here. I mold that to the nail, spread that all out, covering mainly the nail tip area. And then I work that up the nail, kind of like I start that bead where the free edge of my natural nail is and where the nail tip meets. And then I just go down the nail, and then once I am finished molding that bead, I'll do a 30-second cure, and then I will apply my second bead. In case any of you are wondering, the nail tips that I am using are the XXL square non-C-curve nail tips from Kiara Sky. I love these nail tips. I love that they are not C-curved, and I just think they are really good quality nail tips. I'll go ahead and leave the link to those down below as well if you want to pick those up. Of course, I did cut down the length. I don't really like doing super long polygel nails. I feel like it definitely takes me a lot longer, and it's just not really, I don't have enough time to do that, especially because I am trying my best to work a little bit more on my polygel application. I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. I'm trying to make the nails look a little bit more crispy, not making them super bulky. I'm working on how much polygel I apply to the nails. Trying to build the structure and work around the cuticle area better. And I feel like the shorter the nails are, it's just easier for me, and it just goes by a little bit quicker and easier. Even though my polygel application is not the absolute perfect application ever, I definitely see improvement, especially when I first started using polygel, or first started doing an overlay on half cover nail tips, I should say, because a lot of my polygel nail sets used to actually be using full cover nail tips, just because it was just way too hard for me to do it over half cover nail tips. But I feel like I'm definitely stepped out of my comfort zone, and I'm trying to do this a lot more. If you are struggling with polygel, I definitely would recommend doing it on full cover nail tips. I'll try remember leaving a video where I did the Femi Beauty / Lazy Girl method. I do have a lot of videos like that on my channel. If you aren't sure what that method is, you can definitely check out one of those videos. But for today, I am just doing the 2 bead method using the 2 colors of polygel and just going in and applying that to the nail. I quickly want to give some polygel tips before I let this play out. I feel like doing the 2 bead method has helped me out so much. It has definitely helped build the structure for the nail. It also helps me regulate the amount of polygel that I use. I feel like I'm using more the correct amount, not over bulking the nail. Also, working with a good polygel, this one here, I do like Modelones Polygel. I feel like it is a little bit sticky sometimes depending on the color. So I feel like this specific light brown was a little bit stickier than the orange shimmer color. But either way, I feel like Modelones has a great polygel consistency. It is a little bit on the stiffer side, which I do love because it's easier to work with and doesn't constantly stick to my brush. And I just feel like I'm getting better with it. Modelones is a great polygel for beginners. I definitely would even just recommend picking up some of their polygel if you are able to. But like I said, keeping those sides in, really focusing on how much polygel I used has helped me out so much, along with doing the 2 bead method. So doing my first bead, curing for 30 seconds, and then going in with the second bead or the cuticle bead. That second bead, I'll work around the cuticle, and then I will also use that bead to kind of help build the apex for the nail. I'm just going to go ahead and let the rest of this play out. I really hope you guys are enjoying the video today. We do have a little bit of a longer video here just because the polygel kit was so huge, but I really hope that you guys are still here, sticking around, watching the video. If you are enjoying and haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give the video a like, it really helps me out a lot, and if you're feeling generous, leave a comment below. Here are the nails once I was all finished with the polygel application. I know they definitely don't look the best, but don't worry, we're going to go in with some filing and that's going to help out making the nails look a little bit better. So before filing, because polygel is super sticky, you will want to take your slip solution or some rubbing alcohol and a lint-free wipe just to go over top of the nail surface to remove all of the stickiness. And then for this nail set, to be quite honest with you guys, for the filing, I honestly only used the hand file and the buffer. I did not use any other hand files. I didn't use any e-file. I really only used the hand file and the buffer to file this nail set. And I feel like honestly, that is just so amazing because I can just tell that I'm getting better with my polygel application. Now, of course, I could have went in with the e-file to make it go by a little bit quicker and easier. I also could have sealed the cuticle area a little bit better with an e-file. But I feel like using everything in the kit, not using items that are outside of the kit, this kind of just shows that you can file your polygel nail sets with just a hand file and a buffer. So I did go ahead and speed this footage up just to make it go by a little bit quicker because it did take me quite a while to file these nails because of course they still are a little bit on the bulkier side. They do need a little bit of touching up, but I went in with the hand file first, did my filing, and then once I was finished with that, I did use the buffer to also buff the nail surface. After I was finished filing and buffing, I did take a dust brush to remove all of the nail dust, and then I just sprayed on some rubbing alcohol to the nails. You can also just go wash your hands if you would like to do that, but I sprayed on the rubbing alcohol and then I used a dust brush to really just get in there and clean up all of that dust. I am now going in with a layer of top coat here, and this is kind of where things got a little bit crazy with the nail set off camera. I didn't include the footage just because it wasn't really footage, if I have to say. So I applied this top coat to the nails to kind of see the shimmer in the orange nails and get an idea for how the nails were going to look. And then I was thinking I was going to do some like autumn fall floral design on the nude nails, and I couldn't like think of exactly what I wanted to do. I had the gold foil in mind and I was going to do some like flowers and some like leaf type design on those nails, but I just couldn't really picture and plan out what I wanted to do exactly. So I did go ahead and just scrap that design, and I was thinking if I want to do that again, maybe I can do it in the future, closer to fall or something like that. So I did apply the top coat to all of the nails. That happened off camera, which I didn't even really get a design out onto the nails, so that's why I just cut out that footage. So the nail set definitely didn't go as planned, but we are still working here. The top coat, I did have to go ahead and file that off just because I was like going back and forth, not knowing what to do. And then I found these stickers. Well, I didn't find them. They were in the kit, but I remembered them. And I said, oh, these would look so nice on the nails because to me, it kind of reminds me of a chain just going down the center of the nail. I thought it would look really nice. And I just thought the stickers were so unique. So I did apply one of the stickers to the nails already. And then that's when I realized that I applied two different stickers, even though I thought they were the same. So I did have to file that off. I hope this is all making sense. But then now I'm coming back here on camera after I filed off the sticker, and I'm applying the sticker again, but just a different one, because the first time I did it, I did two different ones, even though I thought they were the same. And then I realized and I was like, oh shoot. So I filed that off. One thing I didn't do though is after filing, I did not buff the nail. So underneath the sticker has scratches, and I was so sad. I filed off the sticker, I forgot to buff, and then I also forgot to like clean out the dust from the nail. So underneath the sticker, there is a lot of scratches, and I feel like that's the only thing that makes me sad about this nail set, because once I had these stickers on and I put on a little bit of rhinestones, I was really loving these nails, but then I was able to see the scratches and I was so sad because I wish that these stickers would have been my first thought of doing these nails, and I wish I would have paid attention a little bit more to making sure they were the same and all of that. But I hope that all made sense. It was a little bit of a story there about how this nail set was going at this point in time. But these look so pretty. I love the way it looks. The scratches isn't super noticeable, but I can see it myself and I just think, that's not my best work. Even though I love the nails. I think these turned out super beautiful. They're exactly what I was picturing, even though they weren't exactly what I was picturing. There's still that end of summer pre-fall nail design, which I do really love. So I had those stickers applied. I then went in with a layer of top coat, cured that for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to take this rhinestone glue and place on some rhinestones. I did not use the rhinestones that were included in the kit. I used more of like a yellow gold rhinestone just because I thought that matched a little bit better. But I put two of those coming down from the cuticle on all of the orange nails, cured that for 30 seconds, and then that was everything for the nail set. While I'm going in here with my cuticle, I did realize this kit did not include a cuticle oil. I definitely wish it would have, but either way, I applied my cuticle oil to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set, and here is the finished look of these nails. I love them, even though they were not what I was like picturing when doing this nail set. They definitely turned out awesome. I love that they're still end of summer, pre-fall, simple fall, like just giving that kind of vibe to it. I love them. I love these types of colors. Doing fall nail sets is always my favorite time of the year, especially Halloween nails as well. I can't wait to start doing them. I feel like I do want to put out a little bit more of summer nail sets first, but please let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I feel like most of the time I start doing my fall and Halloween nail sets in September, and it's still the beginning of August. But I was really feeling these nails. I put on some rings. I grabbed my flannel just because I felt like they were so warm and cozy. I really love how this nail set turned out. Leave some like fall themed emojis down in the comment section if you are still here watching. That way I know you have made it until the end of the video. And also just let me know if you guys want to start seeing some fall nail sets in between the few last summer nail sets that I do, or if you think it would be best for me to just wait until September. But I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.